live here at Hornets Arena here, the Hornets Nest here at Perry, Georgia for Westfield. We're ready for the first round of the playoffs. Okay. This is going to be St. Andrews versus the Westfield Hornets. And looking to be a great matchup today between both good teams. Excited to see what this game holds.
First round of the playoffs, Aiden.
Yeah.
So we'll also have a special announcement here inside the Hornets Nest, Aiden.
A little bit of recognition.
Recognition for Mary Blake Brannon. And she has scored 1,000 points on her career. So congratulations to her. They're going to have a special presentation inside the arena here.
As a junior, too, I'd like to note.
Right.
Typically, you see it, usually senior year, you hit around 1,000 points, but junior year, 1,000 points already is pretty good. Phenomenal athlete for Westfield. Congratulations to Mary Blake Brannon.
So we got Aiden Mazingo on the call here tonight. Also myself, Brett Taylor. Also got Mr. Braden Holder helping us out, setting up some things here inside the Hornets Nest, doing a great job. And we're about to have prayer and national anthem. We'll get you the starters for both squads as well. So Coach Ledford announcing them inside the Hornets Nest. We'll have prayer and national anthem. We'll stay here for those. And actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back here after the prayer and national anthem. We're watching Hornets basketball right here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Back here at the Hornets Nest. Pre-game festivities are beginning to round down as we get ready to start this playoff game. Starting lineup for the St. Andrews Christian School is being announced right now.
So, number 2, I believe he said Valerie Ward. Scarlett Holmes. And number 11, Addison, either Bates or Gates.
Got a Ryan Weatherington sighting out here.
Oh my.
Westfield legend coming off.
Two-time two-time state champion, right?
Yeah.
So you've got for Westfield, the starters, Dalen Sumner, as well as Kate Lane. Number 5, Mary Blake Brannon, who was honored before the game. Number 15, Hillary Fowler, and number 20, Izzy Diem. So those are the starters for both squads.
It's going to be a pretty good matchup today. I know St. Andrews' record doesn't reflect their play, but they look like a team that'll get after it. Westfield, as we know, pretty decent contenders in the basketball realm. the past couple of years. Made pretty good runs in the playoffs. Looking to be a great game today between both two schools here.
There you see Westfield starters on top of our score graphic, and we're about set here for tip. So it looks like Hillary Fowler Mary Blake Brandon will be tipping for Westfield. Sorry, it looked like she was going to walk in the middle of the circle. And then number 15, Coco Carnahan, will tip for St. Andrews, the Lady Lions out of Savannah. The ball pushed forward. Westfield has control.
Good swing around the Diem. Diem passes it side. Blake looking to get open in the post. Got to skip past the lane. Fakes a drive. Inside to Blake. Gets a basket and one. Great way to start the game for the Hornets.
Yeah, good job getting the ball, entering it in there to the 1,000-point scorer, and she'll go to the free throw line for a chance at the 3-point play.
1,003 on the record. Hornets lead 3-0 as we start this playoff game. Up the court, finds them up top. Still looking here. A little bit of motion offense here from the Lions. Inside, stolen by Diem. Over the top pass to Brandon again. Basket no good. Rebounded again by Brandon.
They don't have anybody to match up. It doesn't look like inside against Brandon's height.
Answer. No answer to Brandon right now. As the Hornets are up 5-0.
And going to have a foul there. Looks like it's going to go on 20. Izzy Diem.
Diem with the foul.
Yeah, Valerie Ward will have the ball at the top of the key here for St. Andrews. They're going to swing it, as you said earlier.
A little undersized here, the Lions are, but they're still working at it, trying to get the ball inside. But there seems to be a little bit of a size advantage for the Hornets here.
Ooh, a little push there from Fowler, trying to get to the ball. She knocks over number 5. That's Scarlett Holmes. And as you mentioned, Aiden, you can definitely tell there is a size advantage for Westfield inside. Pass over the top to Holmes. She set things up out top for St. Andrews.
Corner man running in motion here. Ward goes to the corner, deep three.
That looked good, just in and out.
Out of bounds on the Lions. Off Carnahan.
Decent crowd here for Westfield to support the Lady Hornets as they begin their quest to try to get to Columbus and the Final Four next week.
Inside to Fowler, and just again, seem to be just rinse and repeat for the Hornets. Just go up top, feed it down low to either Fowler or Brandon. It's an easy bucket for the Hornets there. Another good.
So we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. Looks like it's going to be a 30, so we'll stay here as Westfield leads with 6:26 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 your score.
Yeah. Timeout call from the ref. I'd like to remind you that coming up next week is the state tournament. The Final Four games will be held at Bruton Parker and at Columbus State, if I believe.
So the state championships will be all at Columbus State on Friday and Saturday. Bruton Parker will host the single and double A semifinals, and then Columbus State will have the triple A and quad A semifinals on Wednesday and Thursday.
That will be presented by GIAA. You may hear my voice, but you will hear the lovely Thrift Behringer. He'll bring his crew to the game. They always do a great job.
Yeah, they'll be helping us out over there. And
nice ball fake there.
Mr. Braden Holder will be holding down the fort over in Columbus. Myself will be at Bruton Parker, and then we'll converge, if you will, on Friday over in Columbus.
Look for the backdoor cut there from Fowler.
I think Fowler got away with a walk. She switched pivot feet.
Nice crossover from Lane. Looked to be a travel there, and it is. Going the other way for the Lions.
How about this? Chris Mozingo with the woodworking skills, man.
Yeah, didn't know he had it in him. But once he gets on a project, he's not going to stop until it's done. Double dribble call there from the referee. Goes the other way for the Hornets here. Diem takes it up top. Hornets running too high in the post here. Fumbled there by Lane. Picked up by the Lions, going down for a layup. No good, rebounded by Blake.
And you would have to say that St. Andrews is the underdog, and that's exactly what Westfield can't do, is give them life by turning the ball over.
Yeah, I mean, this being a playoff game, it holds a little bit more value, and the teams are a little bit more on their A game here. But it seems the Hornets are just getting out to an early lead. So it looks like they're taking advantage of that size, as they should be, as they are up 9-0 with 5 minutes to go in the first.
Their defense really is what what really spurns Westfield's offense. It gets them. It's the catalyst for how they score so many points. And
yeah,
they're up 9-0, kind of putting a stranglehold on this game so far.
Nice look there from the Lions. Just couldn't get anything up here. Finds her in the corner. Back up top. Takes the hole. Carnahan, no good. Rebounded by Summers. Taking up the court here, Diem.
Now the winner of this game will face off against Frederica. And that'll be in Macon this Saturday, I believe. Friday or Saturday. 2 shots for, that is Dalen Sumner, I believe, going to the line.
Foul on Valerie Ward of St. Andrews Lions. Hornets have, I think, only had 1 possession where they've come down and not scored. And
they did have a turnover, or a couple, I think they had a couple turnovers. They had a travel call, and then they turned the ball over on a steal. But other than that, they've been pretty efficient so far offensively. Second shot on the way.
Good there. And from a coach's standpoint, you can't really get mad at how the Hornets are playing.
Not at all.
St. Andrews is running their offense. It's just the Hornets are just answering everything that the Lions are throwing at them right now. Teams are separating them now, throwing some skip passes here.
Yeah, they're going to have to try. I think they're going to have to try to shoot over the top of Westfield. Yeah. Driving is going to be hard.
Here. Shots no good. Rebounded by Brannon.
And right now, it seems like they're trying to work the inside-out game. They're trying to drive the ball, slash, and then kick. But
Hornets on an 11-0 run right now. Brannon in the corner.
Not a bad way to start the playoffs, going on an 11-0 run. And skip pass goes off.
There. Intended for Diem. There seemed to be a little miscommunication there between Fowler and Lane as he goes out of bounds. Lions ball. Ward takes it up here.
3:50 left to go here in the the first quarter. That ball goes out off St. Andrews and over to Westfield. Another turnover for the Lions.
Yeah, I'm not keeping the books here, but I would say they're almost in double-digit territory. The Lions are in turnovers.
Trying to cut off the entry pass there to Brannon. And here's a dribble drive.
Nice
just a little flat on the shot. Pass out to Fowler. Over to Brannon.
Up top, another ball fake from Lane. Corner to Summers. Calls for the screen, not there.
Got 12 on the shot clock, Aiden, and they're going to have to reset things here in a hurry.
Look for something here. Lane driving. They got to get something up. A traveling call.
That's the thing with Lane. She's got a good shot. She can drive the ball, but that's kind of plagued her, at least the games that I've watched of her, is just sometimes a little loose, sliding that pivot foot.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that. That's probably the most common called in high school basketball. It's just that back pivot foot staying planted.
Looks like we're going to get a substitution here, number 5, coming back in for St. Andrews.
That is Scarlett Holmes subbing in for Carnahan. Looking to get some life here for the Lions. Swung to the corner here. Hornets
Good job.
trap.
Yeah, good job by Dalen Sumner cutting off the baseline.
No shot. Shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Diem. A little scuffle there. But no worries for the Hornets as Diem takes it up. Looking to deal. Finds Summers right here. Down low to Fowler. Great ball movement from the Hornets.
Yeah, she got double teamed, and she's going to kick it. Mary Blake with the rebound back off the lane miss.
Back up top.
But a good shot by Lane. She just couldn't connect, and there has the ball stolen away.
And almost out of bounds there for the Lions as they get it back up top. Nice take to the basket. And there's your first bucket for.
First points of the game there for St. Andrews.
For the Lions, courtesy of Gray Holmes. Nice little Euro step bucket right there on the layup.
We had some early game predictions from some of the folks up here. I wonder if one of them would like to change his prediction.
Yeah.
What you think, Aiden?
Our correspondent, Braden Holder, said that this wouldn't even be close. The Lions would be ahead by a lot. But, I mean, you never know. There's a lot of basketball left. So.
He did not say that.
So maybe
we're just picking at Braden. But good defense there from Kate Lane.
Lane with the steal. A lot of aggression here for the Hornets as they still continue this run.
Coming in the game for the Lady Hornets as a pass entry.
There it is.
Entered in for Mary Blake, number 21.
Good shot for the Hornets there. Savannah Scaresbrick in for the Hornets, number 21.
Yeah, I could not make that out over there.
It's hard to see from this booth.
I got to get my eyes checked, I guess.
Corner three there from Holmes.
A little long.
But it's a pass.
Yep.
Unfortunately, passed right back to the Hornets as they take it up the court.
So the Westfield, the boys will be in action tomorrow down at Tift area, and she traveled just a little lackadaisical there on the dribble. Coming in the game now will be 25. I don't have her on my Westfield wall roster over there.
That is
gonna have to go to the old Max Preps.
All reliable here. Number 25.
Phoebe Campbell.
Yeah. An 8th grader, as a matter of fact. So
she's got decent size too. If I remember correctly, she is very aggressive and a very good defender.
Saw her in warm-ups. Yeah, she was knocking down some shots. Got some good movement under the post here.
It's always good to get youngsters in state playoff game.
Yeah, nice little shot there put up.
Number 12, I think, for the Lions.
Grace Dare. Little pull-up jumper there. Mary Blake Brennan takes it into Campbell, and the bucket is good.
Good drive left baseline, and right around the defender, lays it up and in.
Hornets still dominating this first quarter. 30 seconds winding down on the clock here. Passed around to Holmes. Holmes takes a drive.
Shot up, but she's fouled. Yep.
Not sure who it's on. Waiting for the ref call here. Looking to be on 21. Savannah Scaresbrick for the Hornets. As Gray Holmes takes the line for the Lions. Looking to get something started for this dormant offense that the Lions have right now. First free throw is no good. Number 15 comes back in the game for the Lions. Carahan back in the game for the Lions here. Second free throw's off. No good here. Rebounded by Campbell. A little bit of a scuffle there. Jump ball. It looks to be going the direction of the Hornets. So, Lions bring a little bit of pressure here as the end of the first quarter is winding down. Inbounded here, and they break the press quite easily. Into Summer still. Careful not for the backcourt. Campbell in the corner to Scaresbrick. Feeds it in. Overhead pass. Too wide. Holmes takes it. Looks to be going all the way to the basket. No foul call there, curiously enough.
Gonna have to get the shot off. 2 seconds, and
Summers.
she throws it. Oh!
Buzzer beater.
What a shot by, is that Dalen Sumner?
Dalen Summers. A little turnaround jumper. Just looked like a prayer she threw up from a little bit in front of the free throw line. But, I mean, still a shot. I think the coaches are protesting that it's a travel. It was a 2-point shot.
Yeah.
It looks like they added 3.
Yeah, they're going to get that squared away.
Should be 17-4 as we end this first quarter. 17-4, Hornets lead. Yeah, I'm getting the score bug updated for you guys. Apologies for that. But again, as a reminder, semifinal games are going to be held next week at Bruton Parker and Columbus State, with the finals taking place at Columbus State University. Looking to be a great year winding down for basketball. But gotta love playoff basketball. There's really nothing like it. Atmosphere is just different. Teams bring their best every day. Of course, I mean, that's what they're looking for in the regular season, but the playoffs are just something different. You never know what to expect. As we've seen from that turnaround jumper there, they throw out everything they can to get points on the board. So we start the second quarter. Lions will inbound it up top. Valerie Ward will be taking it up for the Lions. Hornets look to continue the dominant first quarter they had. As the ball is in and it's already stolen. Right back to Campbell. Diem at the point again. And it's inside into Brandon. Bread and butter for the Lady Hornets. It's just that up and under pass to Brandon. No foul call there. Campbell takes it up. Careful not to carry there. Inside to Brandon. Still can't crack the code. Up to Diem. Shot's no good.
Good job of blocking her out, but still had to fight with everything they had to try to get possession there. They finally do. 15, Coco Carnahan does a good job of keeping Brandon away from the rebound. Number 12, Grace Dare, going to bring it up for St. Andrews.
Still looking for another bucket from the Lions.
Pass it over
They
the top
feed it
of Dion.
inside.
Yep.
Good
Trying
look
to-
there, a little turnaround.
Just short on it. Short-armed it. Hillary Fowler.
Draws a foul. Fowler drawing fouls. There we go. Hornets get the ball and they get the foul call.
Oh, man.
Pass to Campbell there.
Oh.
Almost went backcourt. Almost went backcourt, and she did. Was waiting for the call, and we finally get it there. As it's a turnover for the Hornets.
Yeah, that was awkward because her feet were on the right side, but she dribbled back. The ball went behind the line.
Rules state all 3 feet have to be in front of the line, and once one part of the body or the ball goes behind the line, it is a backcourt.
Did you just say 3 feet?
Yeah. 3 parts of possession by the ball handler.
So a travel there. Westfield gets the ball back.
Here we go. Diem up, feeds it to Brandon. A little short pass there.
Brandon playing a little point forward, and the ball goes away from Campbell.
Another turnover for the Hornets.
But a
Great
good
defense
tip
there from
away.
Campbell.
It'll stay with St. Andrews, I believe. And
A little bit of a scuffle there between.
Campbell got her hand in and tipped the ball away. 6:42 to go.
Inbound to Dare. Dare takes it up top. Little crossover move with a kick out. In back down to Dare. Feeds it to Gray Holmes. Gets it stolen. Pickpocket
Ooh,
and a
got
foul
pushed.
there.
Number 1,
Gray
Gray
Holmes.
Holmes going to get the foul call there.
Great defense there from Diem. Just a little bit too aggressive there from the Lions.
Aiden Mozingo with the strong Cologne game here tonight.
You gotta keep them guessing. You never know with this Georgia weather. Sometimes it's got bipolar weather. You never know it's going to be 50 or 500 outside. So you gotta.
It was a little chilly today. I'll have to give you. And she traveled there. I think got away with it.
You gotta pick the cologne for the occasion. As we go back inside, bread and butter for the Hornets.
Yeah, definitely more of a crisp scent here tonight.
Yeah, I had to pick something that's going to suit the occasion.
What in the world is going on here?
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Got to get the big fellas some comfort.
All right, well, I don't know what's going on right now in the booth with Braden Holder, but
Braden's still in the chair, I believe.
I don't know what he's trying to do.
First shot on the way, no good.
What are you trying to do?
He's trying to get a place to put his feet. No, he wants to sit down. Like
that looks so. That doesn't look
I don't know,
right.
like Andre the Giant over here.
That doesn't
Second
look
one on
right.
the way, and nothing but nylon.
We got Braden Holder here, just getting real comfortable in the
He's
sound booth.
manhandling things.
Quite literally, as the Hornets continue to really manhandle the Lions here.
20-4, your score, 16-point lead, and
Nice pass, good
a
block
good
from
strip
Campbell.
by Campbell. What in the world?
I had to let it rip.
Aiden, you cannot do that while we're broadcasting
Sorry,
the game,
I
man.
meant to mute it. That's on me.
Oh, my
Little travel call there that got her that time. Picked up that back foot on the pass. Coming in for the Hornets, number 2, Daylon Summers. Also for the Lions, number 22, Marin Reardon.
Wow. What professionalism by Aiden Mozingo.
Apologize for that burp. Luckily, you guys can't smell it. So that's that's something you don't have to worry about here.
We're going to have to cut your mic off if you keep on. Shot on the way, no good.
Another 3-ball from the Lions.
I think
directly to Brandon.
YouTube may
might get censored here.
They
but
may censor it for graphic content on your behalf.
that wasn't too graphic what I said, though. Jump ball there called for favor of the Lions. Oh, for the Hornets.
Tune in to all the great calls by Aiden next week.
Yeah, the 28th, I believe, is next Wednesday. I will not be there.
26th.
But the remaining days, I will be there for the state championship final, along with my good friend Thrift Behringer, as we see another layup missed by the Lions. But we're looking forward for a great week of basketball next week as the state playoffs begin to wind down and the competition grows stronger as the Hornets bring another sub, number 21, Savannah Scaresbrick, and number 2 for the Lions, Gray Holmes. Again, the Lions are just being stifled by the defense of the Lady Hornets. Corner 3 here for the Lions.
Oh, good shot in and
Great
out.
shot.
Can't find
Unlucky roll.
the bottom of the net here.
Hornets are still looking to put it on the Lions here. Little handoff to Daylon Summers. No. Looking for help, calling for help to Scaresbrick. No take there. Still looking for help here. Scaresbrick passes it to Fowler. Looks to be a dribble drive. Daylon Summers for 3. No good. 3 seconds in the lane call.
No, he didn't call that.
Oh, it's on the floor.
Blue 2. Oh, my.
On the floor. Didn't look like a foul.
He changed the call. He called blue 2 and then
Yeah.
changed the call.
Originally was on blue 2. I don't know if he heard something for the crowd or just had a last-second epiphany. But going the other way for the Lions here, they continue to set up and get something started for what's been a rather quiet performance and a traveling call for the Lions. As we bring in another sub for the Lions, number 5, Scarlett
It's interesting
Holmes.
they went with the gray, the referees went with the gray tops with the black sleeves. Shot up,
Foul
fouled.
call.
Lots of body there. Number 15, Coco Carnahan. Clean on the block, but I think it was the body that got her.
A little bit of the aftermath here. Scaresbrick goes to the line.
20 to 4, your score.
Shout out Kobe Bryant, the great 24. Another shot there from Scaresbrick, no good.
Westfield down in the bonus.
1 for 5 on free throws today. Just want to point that out. Big free throw guy, and we see a violation on the Hornets here as they go 1 for 6 from the line. Needless to say, though, regardless of the free throw performance, we're still having great defense put on by the Hornets here. Move your hand.
Some what? Pass inside, shot, no good, but
No good.
fouled. That'll send her to the line. I think that's going to be number 5, Scarlett Holmes.
Looks like Phoebe Campbell is coming in for the Hornets sub.
That boy Aiden Montzingo is on a different level here tonight. Second shot, or excuse me,
No
first
good
shot on the
from
way.
the Lions here. Still struggle to get something started. But
Dude, that was a bad choice for Aiden sitting like that.
yeah,
Second shot in and out, rebound
spreading
down
out.
to Mary Blake Brandon. And
Hornets are
Phoebe
looking
Campbell going to
strong.
push it. Gets it over to Sumner left wing.
Had her down low, not looking though. Campbell with a skip pass to Scaresbrick. She's going to drive, gets a jump ball call, and it looks like it's going to be going.
It's going to
To
stay
the
with
Lions.
Westfield.
They just had the last one, so I don't know what's going on here with the possession arrow. But we're just going to go with it. Nice ball fake there from Scaresbrick. Takes it down low. Miscommunication, but recovered by Campbell.
Just a little too much steam on that pass.
still the Hornets ball. They got to get a shot up. 7 seconds left on the shot clock, and a travel from Dalen Summers going the other way for the Lions. Yeah. Still, I mean, Lions are still fighting here. Still a lot of game left. Only a 16-point deficit. You can come back from anything. They're not yet out of this game, but the Hornets are not letting them really get anything started. This aggressive defense that they brought. Three ball from the Lions. No good. Looks good, though, on the release. Campbell takes it to the corner. Questionable call from Campbell. But Lions ball sits up top.
I don't think Coach Nelson's very happy. A little bit of sloppy play here for Westfield.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. Campbell got the rebound and just went directly to the corner, which is, if anybody is a basketball person, you don't do that on a rebound, especially on a fast break. Typically, you're looking for an outlet, but still looking to be great defense.
Lots of body there by Sumner.
Blocking foul on Dalen Sumner.
Dude, I think Aiden is low-key beatboxing underneath his breath.
Might be. I'd like to give a special shout-out to Christian Montero, if you guys see him around town.
That Riz.
Yeah, a.k.a. Riz. He's a world-class beatboxer. Does it for
Shot on the way.
No
not
good. Looked good on the release
from
there.
Here, but that ball will go out of bounds off Westfield and over to
Lions ball
stay
again.
with the Lions.
Checking in for the Hornets, number 4, Kate Lane. As Scaresbridge goes off. Lions are looking again to get something started, but they just can't get anything up.
Yeah, Mary Blake kind of pushes Holmes off the block there and forces the travel.
Or walk. I mean, I think it's a universal term that's thrown
It's a
around out
common
there.
vernacular.
Yeah, in the
referees.
in the officiating world, it's traveling violation. But as we see here, there is a foul.
But you got to remember
Dalen
to bring your
Sumner.
pin. If you forget your pin, you'll be in trouble, man.
Special shout out to Bryant Cole. If you guys are ever in the Middle Georgia area and you watch some Georgia Public High School basketball, you may see Bryant Cole, one of the plethora of bald referees that we have in the Middle Georgia area. But great referee, rarely misses calls, but he's adamant. He's adamant about the rules. He's very passionate. So we all respect him for that. So we've learned a lot from him this past year. As the shot's up for the Lions, no good. Rebounded by
Neither
Brandon.
team seems like they can find much luck from the free throw line.
No, I would like to point out that there's only been 2 points scored this quarter. So it's been a defensive battle and a traveling call on Brandon. A little bit of...
I think both teams are kind of frustrated on the offensive end.
You can kind of see it in their faces, really, as they're coming down the court. I think some of them think the fouls that are being called are not good enough for them, but, you know, when you get mad, you play sloppy and you make mistakes.
That's true.
And the Hornets started out really well, playing good basketball together. And then they got in a little bit of foul trouble this quarter, and they got a little frustrated, but hopefully they can wind back down and do something. Same thing for the Lions, too, but Lions have been playing great defense this quarter, only allowing 2 points for the Hornets as they find it. 3 ball from Sumner, no good, rebounded by Fowler. And there is a foul called under the basket on number 25, Maya Salter.
Both teams in the bonus.
So. Shots up.
Good.
Good shot from the Hornets. Gives them 3 points on the quarter. Which is better than 2, I suppose.
You got to know that Coach Fowler over there on the Hornet bench, happy to see his daughter Hillary with the free throw success. 2 in a row.
2 for 2 there. Hornets were a little shaky on free throws this quarter, but looking to get back on track as they set up for some defense here. Nice screen from the Lions here to Ward. Looking for something here. Pull-up jumper from the Lions. No good. Great shot, though.
Backside iron, rebound, tracked down there by Kate Lane.
Phoebe Campbell running point now, the 8th grader. The young and inside to Fowler. Turn around, back out to lane 4-2. No good. Rebounded by Sumner. Back up. A little scuff under the rim.
That's one thing you see in the girls' game a lot, especially at this level, is a lot of times they get too far underneath the goal, and then they've got to try to figure out a way to get it back up.
As you just saw it there, usually you'll see them just throw it up. Just looking for a foul there. If they don't get a foul, then it's usually going to be an air ball layup. But we're still looking for something to get started here for the Lions, and I know they're anxious to get something started. Been putting up some really great shots, but nothing has fallen.
Have to give a shout out to Braden Holder, dude. He's doing a magnificent job on switching these cameras.
Yeah, he's doing a great job as he's the great mediator between me and Brett.
Mediator.
In between. Really serving.
He's an excellent audio engineer.
And the shot's up for Ward and got something to fall for
22-6.
The Lions. Maybe it'll kickstart.
Westfield cannot hold for the last shot. They could try for a 2-for-1, but
maybe drive in from Sumner.
Not in any hurry.
No foul call there.
Oh,
a charging foul on.
Get her for a charge.
Didn't have her feet set. No established position. Didn't look to be a charging call. Referee and he's coming out here. We'll have to relay that down to Braden Holder. We'll have to watch the tape back and send it to our good friend Bryant Cole to get the final say-so. As an illegal screen, so the ball comes right back.
So back-to-back offensive fouls.
To the Hornets, which is something you don't really see in basketball. Maybe you'll see maybe 4 or 5 offensive foul calls a game. But, I mean, we just got 2 back-to-back right there. As the Hornets are looking, they can hold the ball for the final shot here. 27 seconds and counting down. Into Campbell, back out to Lane. Lane 4-3, no good. Rebounded by Brannon.
Plenty of time. I like the shot early in the possession, though.
I believe it's out of bounds on the Hornets. Referee calls it out of bounds. 11 seconds left for the Lions. Oh, believe it. Another turnover for the Lions here. Not sure what the call was, wasn't paying attention. Calling for help here, deep pass to Lane. 6 seconds left on the clock. Looking to get something up. No foul call there.
Lots of contact.
And we are going to half. Your Lady Hornets lead 22-6 versus St. Andrews Lions. You're watching Middle Georgia Sports Network.
back inside the Hornets Nest. Westfield leads at half, 22-6. Got a couple minutes left of the halftime. Both teams taking a while to come back out on the floor, so obviously some halftime adjustments underway for both squads, and we will see what adjustments are made. Westfield has ran out to a big halftime lead thanks to the stellar play from Mary Blake Brannon, who was honored earlier tonight for scoring 1,000 points in her Westfield Lady Hornet career, and also getting aided by senior Hillary Fowler, doing a great job as well. So Westfield well on their way to making a run here into the Elite Eight, as I welcome Aiden Mozingo back to the broadcast here.
It's going to be back. Had to get a little halftime snack.
Little snackarooski.
But still waiting on refreshments from Braden Holder.
Yeah, he's pulling up the rear. I don't know what's going on there.
So still waiting on him.
So 40 seconds left here in halftime. Looks like Westfield, I believe, should be getting the basketball, and they are. So
Yep.
Westfield will have possession coming out of the break. And we're about set here for the big second half.
22-6.
The big second half.
Yeah, the big second half, as some might say. The great Nick Mulder. But Hornets looking to continue what they started in the first half. Hopefully not carry over what happened in the second quarter. Putting up only, I believe, 6 points when they scored 18 in the first quarter. As a bread and butter inside to Brandon on the turnaround.
Just how you draw it up right there.
And that's exactly what the Hornets are going to look to do in this second half. Looking to be very familiar of how the first half started. Another steal for the Hornets here as Diem takes up the court to the corner to lane inside to Brannon, and it's good.
Wow. Just what a way to start, and a quick timeout here. And it's going to be a full timeout. We'll talk a little bit about what happened in the first half, but what a way to come out here to start the second half, Aiden. I mean, just dominating by Brannon inside.
Yeah, it's looking to be very familiar from how the first half started. I mean, the first quarter they came out hot. Put up 18 in the first quarter. I mean, again, ended the half only with 22 points. So, you know, not really an ideal finish of the first half for the Hornets, but better than nothing, I suppose. But, again, the Lions are just looking to find an answer, and they're still searching for something to stop Brannon in the post. But until then, the Hornets are going to keep feeding down low and looking to get an easy bucket as the second half continues.
So quick 4 points, and now a 20-point lead for the Hornets.
Looks like Ward's going to be taking it up for the Hornets here. Swings it over inside to Carnahan. Carnahan with a hop step gets the foul call. Looks like it's going to be on Hillary Fowler. I believe that's her second or third. So Coco Carnahan coming to the line for the Lions, looking to get something started for what has been a rather quiet offense for the Lions. First shot is good. Maybe it'll kickstart some life.
Nice shot there by Carnahan. Second on the way.
It's up, no good.
Off the back iron, rebound down to Dalen Sumner.
Braden Holder siding with the food. Calvary is on its way. So inside to Brandon again.
He did. Oh, yeah, he did get drinks.
Exactly what we were saying was going to happen happened. And Braden Holder forgot my Skittles.
No popcorn, no pizza.
They had purple Skittles, dude. I literally asked for Skittles.
Oh, crud. Here's my popcorn. Here's my fries, which I didn't ask for, but that's okay. 30-7 your score with
So,
6:53.
I believe it was an and one there for Diem. And it's up. Didn't ask for a Powerade, but I did get my purple Skittles. So shout out to Braden Holder. Stolen by Brandon. He literally said get him a Powerade.
Oh, wait, that was his Powerade. He didn't ask for a Powerade.
I asked for water.
Braden Holder is the greatest of all time.
So we got a sub coming in for the Lions. Number 22, Marin Reardon. As the Hornets are adding on to this lead. And it's getting out of hand. Stolen by Lane. Up to Brandon. Looks going to be a little basket here. And it is 32-7 now.
She's got to have close to 20.
Probably. Just from this quarter alone, she's got about 8 points. So probably around the 20-point mark, either right now or soon. That's a traveling call for the Lions. Going the other way for the Hornets.
So a 25-point lead now.
Will say, though, St. Andrews boys team is pretty good from what I've heard. I believe they only have 3 or 4 losses on the year. So maybe we'll look to see them next week.
If Westfield wins, I believe that's who they'll play.
Yeah, so strong hopes for the Hornets. I know the season hasn't been well for them, but, you know, playoff basketball, anything can happen here. You can turn it around, make a run.
One thing about Westfield, they're streaky shooting the ball.
Yeah.
And when they get hot, they're hard to handle.
Mm-hmm. They may not be the biggest team out there, but they can probably one of the better shooting teams in the tournament. But St. Andrews, pretty dominant basketball school. As Sumner takes the free throw. Front arm. Scaresburg looking to check in for the Hornets here.
Brayton may know this rule about when they reduce the time, what the point total has to be.
For a running clock.
Yeah.
Is it not 20 points in the fourth quarter? Is that not the rule?
I know in football it's 30, but it'd be crazy if it's the same for
Yeah, I mean, 30
basketball as it is for football.
We'll turn around there. Lions trapped here in the corner here looking for something. A steal by Scaresburg with the pass to Lane. Pull-up jumper is good as the Hornets are just adding on to this dominant third quarter. They lead 36-8. 22-point lead for the Hornets. As the Lions still are searching for an answer. As this inside to Carnahan turnaround jumper with the foul call.
Yeah, it's definitely a 28-point lead. Math not your strong suit, is it?
22. Oh, 28, yeah. Apologies for that. There's a reason why I am on the microphone and not keeping the score.
Public math is hard, man.
Mm-hmm. Especially with everybody looking at you right now here in the booth. Fowler comes out of the game. And in comes for the Hornets, number 30, Addison Borum. I believe Fowler is in a little bit of foul trouble. Picking up at least 3 or 4 fouls in the game. As Sumner takes it up, a little pressure applied from Ward. But no worries for the Hornets. However, steal there on the fast break here. Foul called on Brandon.
That's something the Lady Hornets cannot afford if they advance out of this round, is to get Hillary Fowler in foul trouble. They've got to have her and Brandon on the floor.
Yeah, her and Brandon on the floor at the same time is a dynamic duo. No foul call there. Looking for a foul, but did not get one. In for the Hornets is number 25. Phoebe Campbell checks in for Dalen Sumner. The Lions are bringing a little bit of press here. 10-36, 26-point game. Got it right that time. Nice ball movement there. Bourne with a missed layup. The Lions going the other way on a fast break, looking for a layup here. Seeing some great hustle here from the Lions. Although they are down, they are not yet giving up from what I'm seeing as Campbell takes up the court. Little stop dribble. Brandon's going to take it. Okay, looked to be just a whistle, and he had to call something there.
Dang, calling him out. Calling my man out.
Well, I didn't see anything. And I didn't see anybody else blow their whistle or didn't see a hand raised.
You sound like somebody I know on Saturday mornings taking it out on the officials.
I don't know who you're talking about. As Ward drives it in, looking for a foul. There is a travel call before the foul. Going the other way for the Hornets. Shout out to the Westfield Hornets concession stand, man. Bringing the heat tonight. Pretty good fries. They're shooting 100%. No mistakes made. So shout out Joe Goodrow and his crew. Always feeding the people well from the concession stand.
Hey, you can definitely taste that peanut oil. Ooh, it's good.
Reminds me of Chick-fil-A. As Campbell gets a rebound for the Hornets, taking it up the court.
Tell you what, Campbell's kind of one of those players. She could contribute the deeper you get in. She's somebody good to bring in off the bench.
Yeah. Really helping out the team wherever she is at. She's not trying to do too much. She's really playing her role well, which is really all you can ask for out of any player, is just to know their role. As they set up in defense here, looks to be man here as the shot's up. Nylon for the Lions.
Making a comeback here.
22-point lead for the Hornets now. Fast break, no good. Campbell with a look pass there, just got a little bit too far to the left for Borum. As Fowler, Diem, and Sumner check back into the game for the Hornets. Got a John McClellan sighting. The great John McClellan, one of the great English teachers of the area. A resident of my neighborhood.
Yeah,
and Brett Taylor's neighborhood. Great English teacher.
It really is the best neighborhood out there when you think about it.
We'll leave the neighborhood location undisclosed. But the great John McClellan does reside in our neighborhood.
Lots
no
of
foul call
contact.
there. Crowd screaming for a foul. No call there.
Looks like Braden Holder's on the call out there.
Diem feeds it in to Brannon, and a foul call on the Lions.
When Braden referees a game, he prefers it to be like the Roman Coliseum. Lots of contact.
Yeah, duking it out there on the floor. The court turns into a battlefield when Braden's on the floor reffing. That's the Lions get a steal here.
Pass ahead, and right now Westfield being sped up on offense. I think they just need to try to slow it down. Three-point shot on the way.
Looked good on the release. No good from Ward. Carnahan with the screen goes the opposite way. Tried to dish it to the corner, stolen by Lane.
Threw it right to Lane.
The Hornets are kind of being forced to play at the tempo of the Lions right now. Their defense is kind of pushing the envelope here for the Hornets as they feed it inside to Fowler. No good. And the Lions again taking it up.
Can't miss that point-blank shot. That was a travel. No call.
Ward takes it opposite way of the screen again. Screen from Holmes. Trying to get some fancy dribbles here for the Lions. Taking it in. Stripped by Diem. Diem's looking to take it all the way. Gets caught up a little bit by Brandon, but Hornets are set back up in the offense, and a traveling call on Kate Lane.
What, we're not giving the gather step? Come on, man.
That was a gather step and another gather step. She had an established position and just chose to camp out there. So in for the Lions is number 25.
We're really not going to give the gather step.
Well, she had a gather step there, but, she just traveled after the fact. Maya Salter with an offensive foul, a legal screen, going the other way for the Hornets. He should have done this right here. Raise his hand on that one. Inside to Brandon. Bread and butter for the Hornets as they take a commanding lead up 24. Making sure I'm getting that score correction right. May need to double check me. 24, I believe.
You got it.
Drive in from the Hornets. No good. Outlet pass to Lane. Doesn't have the numbers here, so she's going to pull it back out. Inside to Brandon, and it's good again. Again, it's a familiar sight. Mary Blake Brandon under the basket, receiving that over the top pass from one of the outside wing guards, and just an easy layup for the Hornets. Shot there from the Lions. No good. Hornets with the board.
Go.
Dude,
Oh.
Dalen Sumner almost went back-to-back on buzzer beaters.
Wow.
So we go into the fourth quarter, and in the third quarter here, Hornets come out strong after the half, leading 40-14 against the St. Andrews Lady Lions. Hornets looking to advance to the next round of the playoffs, and it's looking like they will. Although, anything can happen here, so you never know.
Well,
26 points is a lot, I will say.
40-14. St. Andrews had a chance, really, to kind of get it back to under 20.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Early shots just weren't falling for them.
Well, I'm just talking about there in the third quarter, but then
Yeah.
late they let it get away from them.
Because, the 14, the Hornets came out 22. It'd be an 8-point game right now. Granted, if the defense held, but, Mary Blake Brandon is showing why she's got 1,000 points as a junior. Really showing out for the playoff game here. As we start the fourth quarter, it will be Hornets ball.
Not the way you wanted to start with a
Little
turnover.
mistake there. Carnahan. Well, free throw line extended here. Getting a little caught up on offense here for the Lions. They find Dare, no good on the shot. Good release there, just not falling for the Lions. Had a lot of good looks tonight. It's just they're getting a little unlucky on some of the releases. Bouncing funny on the rim. Great screen from Brandon. Lane with a pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Carnahan. Don't have a lot of back support out here.
Aiden, how much better does just this gym feel compared to when it didn't have air conditioning?
Oh yeah, much better. We were going here, thinking they didn't install air conditioning until about 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was used to get quite stuffy in here.
It was pretty miserable, especially playing basketball out here. It got a little heated. That's why we had some fights, little scuffles here and there. A couple of disagreements led to more than just a foul call. Led to some suspensions just because of some some late
travel
heat
there.
as the Lions get a traveling call. 42-14, Hornets lead. Up 28, if I am correct, against the Lions of St. Andrews. As that inbound is tipped by the Lions, it'll stay Hornets ball.
Against all odds, Aiden is mathematically correct this time.
Been trying to lock in. As the ball is going to be going to the Lions. So up top for the Lions here. Into Dare. Good footwork there on the pivot. Inside to Dare. Little turnaround. Good defense from Sumner. Screen call from Dare. Almost stolen there. Dare takes it into Carnahan. No good. Great shot release, though. It's just not falling for him.
Nice offense there. Just got the shot they wanted. Just couldn't get it to go.
Lane's pulling it back. Did not have the numbers there. Coach Fowler calling out the play for the Hornets inside to Brannon. Got away with a traveling call there, but didn't get away with that one. Travel call on Kate Lane going the other way for the Lions.
Kate Lane's just got to slow it down a little bit. She knows what she's wanting to do. I think she's just sped up so much in her head.
Yeah.
Trying to get there. In fact, a lot of times more deliberate movements.
Dare for three. No good. Good release there. Looked good on the release.
More deliberate movements would actually yield a better move there.
Yeah. Almost a travel there from Sumner. Lane looking. Finds Brandon up top. To the corner to Sumner. Little floater there. No good. Rebounded by Diem. No foul call there, surprisingly.
It's amazing how many times that just a simple pause from a player, fans think is a travel.
Yeah, I think that's something that is commonly mistaken by, the layman, some would say. Because, being Braden Holder's laying down some knowledge, him being an experienced referee, he's got all the answers that we need. Made a great point, though, that people who are watching the game tend to watch the ball more than they do the players. So you're not really looking for what a referee's looking for. As the Hornets drop in another bucket, puts them up 30 now, almost at 20. Had to lock in real quick and get my math correct. So they're up 30 now. To the line, deep three, and it's good.
Ooh, what a shot.
Little 30-footer there from the Lions. Number 11, Addison Yates.
Nice shot there from Yates.
Curry range there. Almost got away from Lane there.
Seth Curry, not Steph.
Gather step there from Lane.
Seth Curry.
Seth Curry.
Seth Curry range.
The better of the Curry brothers.
Yeah, definitely. He did go to Duke.
He did go to Duke.
After he transferred in from
former Liberty alum.
Liberty, yeah. That's
Seth
right.
Curry, Liberty alum of all schools. Didn't even know he went there until I went up to Liberty and saw him on the wall. So Hornets have a little bit of a personnel change. It looks to be Savannah Scaresbrick coming in for Kate Lane.
That was back in a time when Mike Krzyzewski didn't take many transfers into Duke.
Yeah, that was back before college basketball, or just college sports in general, had a lot of transfers. Usually, if we had guys playing college basketball, they usually were one and done, as they are typically now, or if they're just not getting playing time or money, they're going to just switch schools and just try to get compensation.
Oh, man.
Offensive foul there. It's going to look like to be an offensive foul. And it is on Daylon Sumner going the other way for the Lions. So in comes for the Hornets. Phoebe Campbell, number 25, coming in for Daylon Sumner. I believe Sumner is in foul trouble. So the Hornets are just looking to rest. A little load management going on here. Looking to see. Courtesy of the NBA. It's become a mainstay now. It's ruining the game, man. Needless to say, though, Lions coming up the court here with the ball. Feeds it to Dare. Back to Yates. Yates again for 3.
Oh,
Looks good. Unlucky bounce off the back iron. Phoebe Campbell takes it up, looking to go all the way here, not slowing down. And looking to stay in possession of the Hornets.
it is so fun listening to the fans.
It really is, I'm not going to lie. Little bullet pass there from Fowler. Brandon for a jumper there, and it's good. Hornets lead 46-17. Brandon probably at the 30-point mark now.
I don't know, maybe, but
Got to be close.
yeah, we'll see.
We'll have to get the message from the great Joe Allen after this game. Another 3 from the Lions.
Oh, that one looked really good.
Look great. The shots they're putting up aren't bad shots. It's just getting a little unlucky on the rim. Bouncing the way they don't want it to go. Campbell up top. Little ball fake there. Corner shot from Diem. No good. Short. Rebounded by Carnahan. Almost stolen by
Looking
Diem.
like Carter Peacock out there missing shots.
Yeah. It really does. Throwing up a lot of stuff. But if you guys ever get the privilege of meeting Carter Peacock, you won't forget him. Great golfer, though. You may see him on the golf circuit coming up soon.
He's a really good golfer.
That's what I've heard.
He talks a lot of trash on the golf course, too.
Yeah, he doesn't really talk a lot in basketball, and I kind of see why his play's really reflecting that, but not going to want to call him out here. We're going to keep it family friendly. Not gonna bring anybody down.
I'm surprised we haven't had a Josh Maddox sighting here tonight.
I know. Usually Westfield event, he's usually first one through the door.
Yep.
But guess he must be at home, or either probably with his son preparing for.
I think Joshua Marie Maddox, I think is his name.
Joshua Marie Maddox. Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it past David to give him a middle name of Marie. Turn around, baby hook, no good from Carnahan. Scaresburg takes it up the court.
I'm going to tell you this. Josh Maddox was a mainstay on our football broadcast.
He really was.
Benji Malcolm had him on camera so many times.
I'd probably say every home game we had Josh Maddox on camera.
It was like his own personal Josh Maddox cam.
Yeah. It's going to probably become a permanent thing at Westfield games for a while. As long as the Maddox family stays there.
He's probably going to try to hide from us next year.
He might, but we can find him. We'll always find him. There's always room for Josh Maddox at a football game. As the 3's up and good for the Lions.
That's 2 for her. She's got 6 points on the night, I believe.
Number 11. I believe that is Addison Yates. It is. So 2 threes from them. As we're seeing a little bit of the bench come in for the Hornets. Into Addison Borum. Draws the foul. So just a lineup update for the Hornets. In right now is number 21, Savannah Scaresburg. Number 30, Addison Borum. Number 3, Ella Reese Free. And number 11, Addie Kate Cox. And number 25, Phoebe Campbell.
Thank you. So got it from the book, 23 on the night for Mary Blake Brennan.
Looking at in the night, Mary Blake Branham, 1,023 points.
Well, that's if she was right on 1,000. Coming in, I'm not sure.
Yeah, if right on 1,000. Might be a little ahead. Like we said, we just don't really know. We're just the broadcast guys. But the Hornets, Addison Borum with a nice free throw there. Another 3 from Yates.
A little bit, kind of faded to the right a little bit there.
Again, not a terrible shot.
No, it's very, very good form.
Yeah, it's good form 3 there. Looking like Cooper Flagg out there.
I was thinking more like Nick King.
Nick King there. It's a good call out there.
The illustrious Nick King.
Storied basketball career at Crisp County. Former Cougar. Now a decorated employee of Victory Sports. As the ball is into Scaresburg, no foul call. And Lions are on a fast break here. Feed it inside. No good on the bucket.
But I'm going to tell you, the greatest king of them all, not LeBron James, but Jaden King.
I will say, Jaden King
The
probably
greatest king of them all.
is the best king. Cooks probably the best food. His mainstay is ribs, and he probably has the best ribs I've had. I'll put him up against anybody. Doesn't matter where he gets them from. I believe he told me he got the ribs from Walmart, but it's just the cooking method that he uses that really makes the ribs just taste really well. Tastes like quality rib. That's the inbound to Cox there. Back to Campbell. And Campbell, although Campbell's in 8th grade, plays like she's an experienced player.
I was about to say, plays older than she actually is.
Probably wouldn't doubt if she has any other experience outside of school ball. Inside to Scarebeck, almost carried there. Great pass there from the Lions on the layup. A little bit of a fumble there. Going the other way for the Hornets. 45 remaining in the game. Hornets lead 47-20 as it's inbounded to Campbell. Taking it up the court. Time winding down, and looks like the Hornets are going to be advancing to the next round of the state playoffs. Inside to Borum. Great extra pass there. Campbell looking to Scaresbeck. Deep three.
Oh,
no
off
good.
the back
off
iron.
the back iron.
Rebound down, but fouled over the top there by Campbell, I believe.
I believe it is on Campbell. So with time winding down, Hornets are looking. They will be advancing to the next round of the state playoffs as they look to win this game 47-20. Clock's winding down. Just looking to hold it here.
Ooh, and that
game is
will
over.
end it.
47-20, your Lady Hornets win as they advance to the next round of the state playoffs, knocking off St. Andrews Lions 47-20.
So the Lady Hornets will play against Frederica on Friday at 3:30 at FPD. So that will be where the game takes place. And Westfield, the boys will play tomorrow night against Tift Area down in Chula. So that'll be a tough place to get a victory, but if anybody can do it, it's Coach Brett Hardy and the Westfield Hornets. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. I'd like to thank Aiden Mozingo for helping us out. Excuse me, Mozinga, as Thrift Behringer affectionately calls you. I'd like to thank Braden Holder for helping us out as well. And Westfield gets a great victory here tonight. Final 47-20 your score. Westfield advances to the Elite Eight to take on Frederica, the Lady Knights from St. Simon's. Yes, at FPD, 3:30 Friday.
3:30.
Yeah, Elite Eight. If they win Friday, they will play in the semifinals on Wednesday.
At Columbus State, right?
Or excuse me, on Thursday, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we'll have our conversations later, but we'll say so long here tonight as Westfield's a victor. You've been watching Hornet Basketball right here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.